Alright. So, I'm sorry. I have the hiccups. And I have my voice, but I kind of don't. Sucks. Don't get the hiccups. Save yourself. Dang it. Yeah. Sorry. Uh, wait. Let's, um, let's let's do it.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the Miami University Redhawks.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
Oh, and I love it. They give the ball to the fullback. You don't even see him in the game all the time. But when he is, it's always unselfish, pounding people. I love when you toss him a little love and give him a rock.
You ever wish you played fullback instead?
No.
You would have been a great fullback. Great H-back.
Just hit people, hit them again. Now I'm good. I'm going to get the quarterback.
They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. To throw, it's Sanchez. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Snapped on 4th down.
I thought I had that.
Turning over on
Dang.
downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Man, sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
Here's Mensa to throw. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. And they'll get him down after a solid return. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that's why everybody in college football is trying to recruit athletes like this to play the 4-3 defensive end position. You can find guys that can stop the run at defensive end, but how many are excellent pass rushers? How many have all the tools in their toolbox?
Snags it, and he's open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorn. Smokey the Cannon, not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early. In front of this crowd, you know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Mensa. They're all over it. Got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
He's got enough. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And
It's a seam wide open. Past the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Redhawks. The extra point here would tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished things off racing 53 yards for 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Sanchez. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Under pressure. Across the 25. He's got room. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
Well, the sack on the last play obviously put them behind the chains. He's doing everything he can on this scramble to try and go and get the first down, but got to give the defense...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Needs it here on 4th down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Breaks into the open. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Miami, Ohio, ready to get the offense going on this drive. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. They'll move the tight end. Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Caught. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd down to the air. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period. It's Miami, Ohio on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. Fresh set of downs going up top. Look out! They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He's going to take off. Quarterback gets the first down. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Drops back on first down. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants. Use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
Looking to pass. It's Fafita. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Move. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. He'll pull it down and run. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's design, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw, but with his speed...
Got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage, having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. We've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat, and right now he's given this defense all they can handle.
On the move from inside his 5. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hits inside. It's Lacey. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. 2nd and long here. Throwing, Mensa, right down the middle. Dangerous throw there that's knocked down and incomplete.
And just an awesome job by that defender on that play. Great awareness, and he had his eyes on the quarterback, so he saw the ball thrown, and as such, he was able to go and swat it away.
They'll send the back in motion. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Moving out to the right. He gambles and throws one all the way back to the left. It's caught. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. And the Redhawks with the 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a short game.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Sends it back in motion. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they force the incompletion throwaway.
Third and long coming up. Wide receiver going in motion. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. He's got it. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Defense going all in to stop the run. Here's Mensah to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, Redhawks. Meadow on the end zone. He's got it. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He steps out of bounds just across the 20 at the 21. Decent starting field position here. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's Fafita. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. From the gun, it's Charles. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Just about set to get this second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. Trying to set the tone with the run. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Shakes off the defender. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The run inside. It's Lacey.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. I'll try to get things off on time after the delay of game. Now it's 2nd and 12. Motion from the wideout. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. He's got the first down. Open space at the 25. Maybe some slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a scintillating 52-yard jaunt to the house. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. First play of this drive. Gets away from 1. He's going to run it. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play. Long way to go on 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
Snap in the shotgun. It falls incomplete, and man, did they think they had that one set up, and it didn't quite work. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Right side, it's 4. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Fafita. Rushes on, and they got it.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, there's nothing better than being a defensive lineman in a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker.
Defensively, the more speed you have on the field, the better. Not just to cover wide receivers, but when the QB does this and scrambles outside of the pocket, now you got guys that have really good speed going to catch a quarterback, an athletic quarterback at that. Really nice job by the defense.
He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
defense knew coming into this one they were going to see quarterback run, especially between the tackles, and that time they completely stuffed the quarterback power. Great job being physical at the point of attack.
Straight ahead, it's Thomas. Turning it on! And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time, they attacked the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and tack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
That'll do it here in the quarter, guys, and Miami, Ohio has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Red Hawks have their offense in high gear. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Red Hawks. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Barrels ahead. Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the two-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip.
Man, you see a lot of rollouts, a lot of passing for two-point conversions. How about that, man? Just a little hard-nosed, running the football, being more physical for the two-point conversion.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
And the rarely seen illegal forward pass penalty brings up second and long. To the air, it's Fafita. With the catch, it's Charles. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like...
Found the seam on the left. He is in. Touchdown, Miami.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the front.
And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Throws to the tight end. And it's picked off for the third time today. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Mensa finds his tight end. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. And the Red Hawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Catch in the middle, it's Lofton. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains, it's at the 22. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. Looking for the score. Makes a grab. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1.
Alright. Appreciate you guys coming to hang out. Sorry, I almost fell asleep. Been a long day. Alright, see you guys later.